Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. In case you are new here, I'm so glad that you're here today because I've got a lot to do and I thought it would be fun if we just kind of prep for the school year together, just get things knocked off our to-do list because I don't know about you guys, but I have so much to do to get ready for the new school year. It's really kind of ridiculous. I've been trying to do a little bit along, so that's why in this video you will see me in a bunch of different outfits because I don't do this all in one day. This is like weeks and weeks of prep. I just do a little bit every day, but today I do have quite a lot on my list. I don't know how much I'm gonna get to today, but I need to complete a lot of this, and some stuff will probably have to just go on a different day. But this is at least what I kind of need to get done before we start school because we've got about a week until we start, and next week we're going to be out of town a lot of that week, so that's why I'm trying to get most of it done today, and that way we are prepped and ready to go when we come home because we come home on a Saturday and then we're starting school that following Monday. So I've got to get my ducks in a row, and I still have to like shop for school supplies. You guys will see that video coming soon, and I also want to film a tour of like our schooling area for you guys to kind of see how I've organized everything, so hopefully that will be coming soon. Okay, I made myself a little to-do list. I will show you. It is kind of crazy, and I did try to put some things on the list that I don't absolutely have to get done today. This is the list. So I need to prep my teacher binder. So I have a big binder that I use for like record keeping and planning and like our reading logs and our state laws. I just keep everything in there that I need to kind of stay organized, and I'm totally redoing it this year. So I have a bunch of stuff I need to, that I've been working on the computer, like in Google Docs, Google Sheets, that I need to print out and put in there. So I'm gonna do that today and get that binder all organized. I'm doing a binder for each one of the kids this year. It's like just their school binder that will house all of their subjects that are not like in a textbook. So we are doing like a unit study on the Olympics that is all PDF download. So they have student pages that go along with that unit that I need to house somewhere. So what I'm gonna do is make dividers in just one notebook for different subjects that we have that are like PDF download kind of things. And so I'm gonna put those all in one binder, and each kid will have their own binder. So I need to organize all of that. And then we're doing away with our warm-up binders. Okay, so that was such a great thing. The last 2 years, I think we've done that. We love it. And so the big kids, the two oldest boys, have kind of phased out of that. So we are not really doing warm-up binders for them anymore, but I am gonna still do that for my upcoming kindergartner. So she will have a warm-up binder. So I do need to organize that, figure out what's going in that. It's basically the same as last year, but I just need to kind of refresh it. And then Michael, my 3-year-old, is gonna have a basket that's just for school time of stuff that he can do. So it'll be some things that he can do on his own, but also it'll be some things that he can do during sibling time. So I will be explaining sibling time and how that works in my upcoming video where I talk about our homeschool schedule. So stay tuned for that. But basically what it is in a nutshell is each one of my older kids is gonna spend 30 minutes with him during our school morning, just doing fun things with him. And so I'm gonna have a list of all of the things that they can do. A lot of it will be in his little tot basket is what I'm calling it. So they can choose anything from that basket or that list that they wanna do with him during the school morning. So I kinda need to finish making that list, number one, and then finish putting together his little basket. I'm making some fun little activities to go in there. I don't think I'm gonna even get to that today, honestly. We'll see how that goes. But then, so my oldest is gonna be doing the Gather Round unit, Growing Up with God, level 2. And so I need to purchase that, and I also need to print that out and put it in like a little binder for him. And then he also has geography and grammar cards that go along with the Good and the Beautiful level 6. They require you to like pull them apart, and then I stick them in like a little index card organizer thing. So I need to do that. And Emmy's kindergarten program also has some things that she needs in her little math box, her math curriculum. And so I think it's things like dimes and pennies and nickels. So I need to gather all of that stuff and just make sure it's all together in her box, ready to go. And then I need to switch out the All About Reading cards because I'm gonna do All About Reading with her. And I just have one box to store the cards in, and so I need to switch them out. Right now they house the level 2 cards, and I need to swap them out for the level 1 cards because she's gonna be doing level 1. And then I need to organize my morning basket, figure out everything that's going in that, and go ahead and get that ready to go, as well as the kids' baskets. I need to go ahead and put all of their curriculum in these bins that are down here on this shelf. I also need to do things like read through all the curriculum, which I usually do like a couple of days before we start, or the night before, honestly, just to make sure that I'm prepared. I know what to expect. I know how each of the curriculums work and what each child needs to be doing. So I like to do that, but that will probably wait. And then I'm gonna make a menu for the kids for in the morning, like what they can have during school mornings. So I don't want them to eat cereal every single morning because that's what my kids will do if I let them. So I need to do that at some point. Again, these are all things on my if I get the time list. So it may not happen in this video, but my mom gave me her old iPad, and I need to see if it, number one, still works and will turn on. And then if it does, I need to like delete her apps. I need to install like our school apps because we don't use iPads for anything really other than school. But this year, 2 of my kids will be using it for school instead of just 1. Actually, all 3 of them will be using it for school now that I think of it, because Emmy's kindergarten program has songs that go along with it. So all of them basically will be using that. And so I need to like look at it and figure out if it still works, and then start downloading some things on there if it does. I actually may get my husband to help me with that because he's so tech savvy, he can do all of that. I also need to purchase teaching textbooks and go ahead and sign up for that because my middle son will be using that for his math this year. So that's the list. Are y'all overwhelmed? Because I'm overwhelmed. But it's okay. We can do this. We're gonna make this happen. And like I said, I'm not worried about getting all of this done today. I've got the next basically like 3 days to get all this done, and no one's sick. Everyone's happy, content, so hopefully I can get this done.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go.
Okay, so here's her binder. I was gonna show you guys what is in it. I've been taking this dry erase marker and wiping off all the marker that's all over the place here because she does use the dry erase marker for a lot of these things. But on the first page, this is just her little calendar that she does, and it's all Velcro, so she just pulls these off and puts the date and the month of the year and all of that here, and then she does like the weather, the temperature, how she's feeling today, all of that. And I will try to link where I got this. I think this is 5 Girls Schoolhouse, and then she has her name tracing here, and then she has a place for her to write her name. I just like her to have a lot of practice writing her name. And then in the back here are all just worksheets that I print out. I do a bunch of the Home and Haven bundles, and so I have them. I have probably, I don't know, 6, 7 of those. So I'll just pick randomly from different bundles and just print out some things for her, mainly some things for her to practice her letters and stuff. But I don't think that I'm gonna print out any more for this. I'm just gonna leave this here because, I mean, she loves doing stuff like this. And if I find that we need extra, I will add some stuff in here. But for her morning warm up this year, it's mainly gonna be her handwriting without tears. And then she is also doing a little Explode the Code book. So I don't wanna make it too overwhelming. So the main thing I want her to focus on in here is her name tracing and the calendar. She's also got a lot of different workbooks she can do, as well as a bunch of different dry erase workbooks that she can do. So she has that option in case she wants to do anything else.
It'll be alright. I know you tried so hard.
So this is all of the curriculum that we're going to be using this year that I need to put in these baskets for the new school year. So that's what I'm going to work on now, is trying to get everything organized and in the right bins for the new school year.
it's a lie. But don't give up, just hold on tight, it'll be alright. Child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time.
This is my violin. I made it.
You made that? It's a violin. Show me how it works.
You did this.
That's a really good idea.
You didn't play.
You're really smart. That's cute.
Be alright. Your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard.
I was able to finish up this. I started working on it earlier in the week, and so I finished it up today. This is my teacher binder. I just printed out this off of Canva, I think. And so in here, these are my categories. So I'm not going to show you everything I have in each thing, but these are the categories that I have. I have a record section, reading logs, teacher helps, laws, co-op, and planning. So at the very front, I have our attendance tracker, and this is how I'll keep track of all of the days that we're gonna be in school. And under our records is where I keep like their report cards and their semi-annual reports and then end of the year reports. I have to have all that for our state laws. And then I have reading logs here. I have like our family read aloud, and then I have reading logs for each child. And then under teacher help, this is sometimes where I put things like any grammar things that I need to remember, or like grading scales, just different things like that. I don't really have anything in here right now. And then under laws is all the laws that I have to have for our state. I usually just print those out every year and put those in here. And then under co-op, so this is where I usually will print out, we haven't got it yet, but I'll print out our co-op schedule for the year, like what days we're gonna be there, what days we're gonna be off, and then anything I need to know as far as my class, because I teach a Spanish class, and so I'll print out like my roster and things like that for the kids. And then under planning is where I keep my checklist that I have of things I need to do before the school year, mid-year, end of year. And then I have blank paper too, where I can write down anything like that I want to jot down for, like, hey, make a note to do this next year, or anything like that. So that's the teacher binder. I'm gonna throw that in my basket down here, and it is ready to go for the year. Also, at the end of every year, all of my forms and stuff, I pull those out and file them away every year. So I put in fresh new forms every beginning of school year, which is what you saw me doing earlier.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. We don't need no more. crickets see the moon, side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Well, friends, I would say that that is a very productive day. I think I got just about everything done on my list. I got my teacher binder finished, the kids binders finished, Emmy's warm-up binder finished, Michael's Tot School figured out, printed out the sibling time list and got it laminated and put up where it goes. I purchased the Growing Up with God. It is actually still printing, so I do need to put that together once it finishes printing. And then I put together Gabe's geography and grammar cards for his language arts. I put together Emmy's little math items she needed for her math box. I put together the All About Reading cards, which took me forever because they had been dropped and completely got out of order. So I had to put in order like 180 cards or something like that. It was quite the task. And then I put together all of our morning basket stuff. I put away the kids' curriculum on the shelf, and I made the kids a new menu for the fridge. So for the menu, I did this last year. It was really helpful because I don't like my kids eating cereal every single day. So I print out some options that they have on the days they're not eating cereal so that they know kind of what we have. I'll put a mark through it with dry erase marker if it is something that we don't have like in the pantry that week, but that is what they use to know if what they can have for breakfast. And then I still need to do the thing where I look at my mom's iPad and figure out if it's gonna work and then download apps onto that. And I do still need to purchase teaching textbooks and read through all the curriculum. But I'm really pleased with everything that we got done. I was gonna show you the bins really quick. So I got all of the kids' curriculum put together in these bins. I do need to still make a few more tags for the bins because like we're not doing morning warm up anymore, so that one is now going to be morning time, and then that one's going to be Michael's bin, so I need to make some tags for that. And then I was able to put some things in here in this basket for my 3-year-old, just little activities that he can do during school time and during sibling time, and then he'll have a few little things in this bin to do too. So I wanted to show you guys these little magnetic I don't know, I guess they're like picture holders, but basically they look like wood, so they're really nice quality. You just pull this little tab and then you can change out the papers inside of it. And it's so nice. It came like, I want to say like in a pack of 10. I will link them. They're from Amazon, but they are so nice. And this is where I'm going to put like our menu and also our homeschool schedule. This is like my weekly to-do list. And then I also use them for the kids' artwork, but they are so handy to have. I will be doing a full tour of our homeschool room very soon and show you everything when it gets all nice and organized. But thank you guys so much for following along on this video. I hope it gave you the motivation you needed to start working on your homeschool prep. Please give this video a thumbs up before you head out and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.